In the past, I made videos talking about the DS era and the 3DS era of Pokemon, and talking about those games and ranking them because of how passionate I am about them. Fast forward to today, where I was sitting editing that equivalent video for the Nintendo Switch era. I was kind of sitting there working my way through the Let's Go section, Let's Go Pikachu, and I kind of got this feeling that I would rather step off a tall building than continue editing this video. So I just sat down and had to think, why am I making this video about the Nintendo Switch era of Pokemon and ranking them? And the only answer I had was, well, the DS video, that got good views, and the 3DS video, that got good views. So the main reason I was doing it is because I thought the video would get views. Relative to how long it's been since I last uploaded, the algorithm is going to penalize me for that. But that's the thing. Doing things for the algorithm, it's not very fun, and I thought I wanted to try do the pipe dream thing of making a living off of YouTube. Nah, I'll pass on that, thanks. If what that takes is to follow the algorithm and maybe skip over what you're passionate about, then I don't want to do it. I did the DS video because those games are the foundation of my being. Same goes for the 3DS games. The Switch games, believe me, if you play them all back to back like I did this year, the Switch era sucked. I couldn't even finish Legends ZA. I couldn't bring myself. That game is hot garbage. But that pretty much just made me realize any vestige of the dream that I had of being a YouTuber has passed by. I don't really care. It's not to say that I don't want to make YouTube videos anymore. It's just that it's just going to be for me, like a little video diary for when a big game comes out and I make a video on it. I can look back on it maybe 5 years from now, 10 years, and think, well, how did I feel about this game when it released, and how do I feel about it now? Just something to look back on. And, if a couple of other people see it, that's fine. So I'm just making this video essentially as a bookmark for myself as to, this is when I let go of the idea of really making money on YouTube, because let's be blunt, not gonna happen. That's not to say I haven't done things that I'm proud of on the channel. I have had 2 videos pass 100,000 views, and that was a pretty good achievement. I am actually monetized for now. It's been a while since I uploaded, but I am actually monetized. I did get to that 4,000 hours watch time per year threshold, and what was it, 1,000 subscribers at the time? I think they made it a bit easier, but I did actually get monetized, and I'm proud of that, but I don't want to continue making videos the way I was. It's just for me. And that's that. Like, this video is just for me, because I don't really have returning viewers. Like, this might show up in someone's feed and they'll think, who's this guy? That's not to say there haven't been some people. There have been some people who've commented over the years, and there have been some people who have commented over the years. And I've been like, oh, I know you from a previous video. You're still around. And if someone like that happens to be watching, thank you. That's pretty cool. So, I feel pretty happy with what I did whilst trying to make money off of YouTube, but I don't want to do that now, because I'm thinking about it. The videos I'm making, where I was trying to edit things so that there'd be a cut every few seconds so people didn't get bored, I actually hate watching videos that are made like that, so why am I making videos in the style that I hate? Like, half of the videos I watch on YouTube are at least 1 hour long and have very few cuts and are just a guy talking about, like, how the Ice Age ended. Was it a second meteor impact or something else? And talking about all the evidence in, like, South America, some impact that's unrecorded. That's what I'm watching. I'm not watching hyper-edited videos ranking 3DS games. But there's definitely been interesting moments. Being labeled as the racist Sonic fan for a while was actually quite good fun. And that video did actually, the money from that did pay for me buying Sonic X Shadow Generation, so I got something out of this. for a while just being kind of like a little center of attention in the Sonic fandom for complaining about DEI in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. That was fun. And if you are wondering, I still stand by all my statements on that. 100% true. I even had people react to that video, and that was when I felt like I'd done something to make me feel like a proper YouTuber. Just once I got that feeling, I'm like, oh, there are people reacting to my video. Now, granted, I don't think they really had anything nice to say, but whatever. It was fun. And yeah, so it's basically just me signing off on that era. Like, I watched The Spy Who Loved Me the other day, and I thought, this is a great movie. I want to talk about this. And then the first thing I thought was, well, no one will watch it. I don't want to think like that. I don't want to do that. I'm just going to make this channel as my diary. And if someone else sees it and likes it, that's cool. But this is just for me to look back on, talking about different things I saw. So yeah. Oh, I did. There's a couple of loose threads. I did say I would do a review of Sonic the Hedgehog 3, like the movie. So I have this clip from Friday Night Tights from Ryan Kinnell, just about when the movie came out last year, I think it was. And it pretty much surmises my opinion of the movie, so I'll just play it here. So this is what I think.
Ryan, I haven't talked to you about it yet. What did you do you think it's the best of the trilogy?
I mean, listen, it was definitely an upgrade over 2 because I didn't have to sit through 20 minutes of random black family wedding thing that made
Oh my
thank
God.
I essentially feel the same way, so we can move on from that now. Honestly, one of the biggest reliefs from this is not having to finish that Nintendo Switch Pokemon video, because those games are hot garbage. I couldn't finish Pokemon Legends ZA. It's actually the first time I haven't finished a new Pokemon game. I mean, I'll give them credit. They got the ethnic makeup of Paris correct. And, if you're a woman playing these games, you should pick Tepig, because it's set in Paris. So it's best just to have a Tepig with you. Maybe I'll finish it. I have a 14-hour flight in a couple of days. Maybe I'll finish it then, on the flight, because what else is there to do? Silas, where are you going, where you have to fly for 14 hours? Where do you think I'm going? Where else am I going to fly 14 hours to? At the same time, I just finished reading the Lord of the Rings books for the first time, so now I can watch the movies. So that's a much better way to pass the time on a flight. I can just watch the extended editions and see what the movies are like. So maybe that'll be me. So yeah, that's just drawing a line under YouTube for profit, for views, just when I feel like it. There's no schedule. It's just when I have something to talk about that I'm interested in. It will be unedited, unscripted, so it'll probably be rubbish, let's be honest. But it's just for me to look back on. There's lots of good stories coming out of Japan, like video game studios firing the Californian branches of their companies, which, hallelujah. And then the Japanese government are considering a policy to just cut off Western interference in their storytelling. That's good news. So I can talk about things like that. Don't want to get too culture war-y, because if you're constantly thinking about politics in relation to the stories that you're passionate about, then the activists win. Then they've got you where they want you, because the activists never want you to have escapism. So if you're going to a usual source of escapism and thinking about politics, then you let them win. So I'm not going to go crazy in culture war stuff. I still care about it. I think we're winning for now. So I think it's alright, but I'm not going to go too much into it. Just when I watch or play something or read something that I like it enough that I want to put it on the channel, it'll show up here. It'll be pretty much in the same format as this video. So make of that what you will. And I'm going to put cool statues up in the background, actually. I have Doctor Who magazines here for now. They'll probably be replaced. Yeah, so I'm going to put statues up in here that I might buy on my trip to the undisclosed country. Which country do you think I'm flying to? I have this cool... I finally watched... I got this cool statue here. I'll show that to you. It's cool. It's cool. Pretty good. Cost me a lot of money, that. But yeah, that's the end of the era. I might even take the OS out of my channel name. Just call myself Silas. I'm not sure yet. Also, peep the Deku profile picture. That's what I'm talking about. Final season's airing at the moment. That'll be fun. Anyway, yeah, that's it, I think. Yeah. Yeah, so this is how it's going to be from now on. Also, I quit. Anything else I want to say? Yeah, I quit social media. That's great for the brain. Do that. I only have WhatsApp and YouTube on my computer. That's a tip for you. It's pretty nice. Go for a walk. I mean, I live in the countryside, so I have the privilege. I can just walk in the great British countryside and feel at peace. Also, by the way, one last message to all the people who commented on that Sonic video calling me racist and stuff. Instead of calling me racist, why didn't you tell me I looked like that? Like, adult money is cool and all, and you're like, yeah, I can eat as many pizzas as I want. No, you can't eat. You cannot eat as many pizzas as you want, no matter how much money you have. So, if you're watching, tone it down on the pizzas, alright? And you should have told me I looked like that. Holy Moses. Anyway, I'm dragging it on now. But, yeah. Yep, that's it.
Good luck. Live in peace.